even remember that party. I was wasted.
Yeah, me too. I browned out that evening.
Browned out? What's browned out?
Oh, it's when you drink so much that everything goes brown. It's not as severe as a blackout, because I remember bits and pieces. I like to call it browning out.
Never heard of that before.
There's a good reason for that, Frank, because I think Mac just made it up on the spot.
I did.
That's a great term, browning out.
You like it?
I love it.
Thank you.
I'm spotty what I'm drinking. I don't feel it now, I'm high and I'm lifted. Past the ceiling, going to the spotty what I'm drinking. I don't feel no way about it, doing it. Guess I ain't my letter, you need a different excuse, yeah. I don't wanna be the one to leave the ends loose, yeah. I just got that t-shirt cause it went well with the shoes. And I got loose thread. But baby, I'm not sure the mess starts and the truth ends, yeah. I've been drinking, swear to God that I've been drinking, I can't fight this feeling. Wanna push my face to the drywall, baby, blow my head off. She look like a firework when you paint the wall. Got different colors in this blonde shit, look like paintball. The way she grab my top, she look like King Kong. I'm a top the next morning, I feel like Godzilla. Don't fuck with me cause I got killers, you too soft like chinchilla. You think you're real, but I'm way real, I'm leaning like I'm Skrilla every time that I'm spotty what I'm drinking. I don't feel it now, I'm high and I'm lifted. Past the ceiling, going to the spotty what I'm drinking. I don't feel no way about it, doing it. Guess I ain't my letter, you need a different excuse, yeah. I don't wanna be the one to leave the ends loose, yeah. I just got that t-shirt cause it went well with the shoes. Now I got loose thread. But baby, I'm not sure the mess starts and the truth ends, yeah. Girl, you know I'd be lying if I said I ain't excited when I call you. But baby, what you calling for? I'm so mad, but that don't mean I ain't falling for. And girl, you way too much, but you mean the world to me. Hey, if I break it off, cause say the Calvary, but that won't do much to me. You got this big knife out of my jeans, I'm smoking on autumn leaves. You keep treating me like creatine, be careful when my heart is least. End of the day, at least I'm a spike when I'm drinking. I don't feel it now, I'm high and I'm lifted. Past the ceiling, going to the spotty what I'm drinking. I don't feel no way about it, doing it. Bitch, I ain't my letter, you need a different excuse, yeah. I don't wanna be the one to leave the ends loose, yeah. I just got that t-shirt cause it went well with the shoes. And I got loose thread. But baby, I'm not sure the mess starts and the truth ends, yeah. I've been drinking, spotty what I've been drinking, lifted. Truth ends, spotty, blow my head off. I feel like Godzilla, I'm leaning like I'm Skrilla every time that blow my head off, blow my head off.
Under the maple tree.
You caught me in a web that you wove from eye rolls and legs done in lotion that stir slow in the bed like a cauldron and turn turmoil to the bubble toil boil of a love potion. Stones set in silver to set in stone your devotion. Labyrinthine eyes, navets and formlessness at home. The utmost closeness, poems and ornaments. Blue mums sprung from plum dirt and uncertain coordinates. Holy ghost of the golden pothos leaves. Soul's exterior shed, roly-polies and mold. Come close to me, oh my sweet null-set pet whose lights glow aubergine. Can I please join you for groceries? Can we stroll each aisle oafishly at funeral pace? Melodramatic reminiscence on our stupid mistakes. Paint each other in cubist brushstrokes till blue in the face. You make even a dying world into a beautiful place. You caught me in a web that you wove from eye rolls and legs done in lotion that stir slow in the bed like a cauldron and turn turmoil to the bubble toil boil of a love potion, of a love potion, of a love potion.
dispose of her. You're the only one I can turn to. It shouldn't be hard to recognize her.
I can feel you stitching up my wounds, but I don't trust you. My arms are stiff and I feel something I can't tell you. I let the snow stick to my face and you breathe life into my lungs again. It's so hard not to stay. I stood up and winter air cuts through me like a knife. The frost from early evening spread atop the falling pine makes its way to me. I feel it forming down my spine, and I'm so terrified. I'm terrified. Maybe it's the poison in my veins, but I can feel my body sweating through the cold of heavy rain. Through the shroud of mist here, I can only see your face. Nothing here can break me. I find solace in this place. Oh, I promise it's nothing. Venom in my stomach, pushing out my chest in search of air atop the sun. No, I'm not myself. No, I'm hurting, baby. I can feel it in my bones. I take it back to cure this ailment. I just wanted to go home. I'll try to hurt you this time. I'm selfish and great in my mind. I couldn't wait for you. I couldn't wait for you.
The clouds will shed tears while the raindrops fall around me. All the weakest soldier for my strongest battle proudly. Hammer is cutting through me like it's trying to hold my bounty, but the ritual won't start until you pour this salt around me. Let it wash the water, I won't drink, instead you drown me. And I swear you put a curse on me, my head is always pounding. I feel death inside these four walls and she's talking up so loudly. And it share my mangled flesh and now I finally have grounding.
Entropic, off-topic, foggy-headed, rock-solid, automatic talk, analog, conscious, clock, stop, static, screen, gray dissonance, habits lean into it, Mayday influence from still water, cynicisms, pill bottle ignorance, my heyday dividends, split time signature shift, tempo irritants, send simple signals meant imminent, delayed, stay in place in a mention of attention sent paid, paycheck psychopathy, automotive atrophy, tone of oak, nostalgia of the path turned to history, loss of all control, a total nosedive, actual epiphanies broken, dire straits shown casually, empathetic faculty, the #1 casualty, contrast smack, tenebrism mentality, ascension bends back for a narrative of charity, the rapture is the only real moment of clarity. Highway therapy, the dead tread friction, spinning rubber, fine print, read in bits, now sentence, head temples turn timpani, temperature is arbitrary, weather warm, weather sun hits skin, stationary or cold wind cuts mantras into memory. I sold myself. Pennies on the dollar, hollered pity too long. Now the option gone west to die bleach in the desert. Hollow message fell silent on deaf ears from shut lips. Existence hypothetical. Hypochondriac, self-isolated. Cyclical living, thought of renting out the hole in my chest. I die 3 times a day, it's time to give it a rest. I hide needs, never signing on the back of the check. Shoes inside, fighting an environment to rest. Cause breath short, section grief till digestible. My meridian of denial lies among the truth vestigial. I wouldn't buy what I'm selling.
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. And Melmige, she's so awesome. Awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
Hey, what's happening? You know what, I never get this pulled up in time. One of these, I feel like it would feel wrong if I got it done correctly on the first go, right? How are we doing tonight on this fine Monday evening? This fine Monday evening at 8:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hold on, I gotta adjust something real quick. I look like a ghost. I look ghostly. Just configure video. Turn that auto contrast. Oh, looking good. How are we doing tonight, guys? It's nice to see you all again after an extended period away, gone. I know I had a big comeback stream and then was gone for another 3 weeks, but no, that's it. I have no excuses nor any promises to not do it again. But hopefully, consistency can be the name of the game here for the next following couple months, and we can avoid yet another drought from happening. I need to lock it on that feet, dude. Guys, work together. Make songs together so you can send them to me and I can listen to them. That's really the end goal of all of this. The end goal of all this is to bring as many like-minded people into one consolidated mass and squeeze them together as much as possible, exposing them to each other's music until eventually all the artists that I like are now working together and making supergroup songs purely for my benefit and satisfaction. That's the goal. That's the goal for me personally. I'll just be honest. I'll leave it all out in the open. That's what I want out of this. I make all my music in hopes that Mel will want it. Well, you're doing a pretty good job so far. Oh yeah, I told Wraith he needs to work with you, so get on that. Okay, listen, I'm down to work with anybody, but with that excited statement comes a little asterisk and a footnote in the fine print, being that I'm the slowest collaborator of all time. I'll either get your feature done in 1 day or 4 months, and I'll just be upfront about that. I'll just be honest. I have an inconsistent creative schedule and a sort of sine wave type of motivation, lots of ups and downs. But, that being said, we're here on Monday. We're here to listen to music, not listen to me rant, although it will happen again. As always, you could skip the line if you want. Probably won't be necessary tonight, which is super okay. I like a nice little chill small stream. Feels like a tight-knit circle of friends just talking about music. But, that being said, if you want to send me money, if you want to, for no reason other than supporting your favorite YouTube channel in the world, which is now verifiable because many of you did send me screenshots of me being your top channel of the year, to which I know there's other music channels out there with significantly more prestige and for better or worse notoriety than me, so I'm glad that you're keeping it homegrown, keeping it grassroots with melmige, and thanks for sticking around. You never send me that open? Send it to me, brother. I got you. We're going to kick the night off with something new from someone that I've known over a while. I was going to say something new from someone old. That didn't really make it. I didn't announce in the Discord? Holy shit. That is my problem. I'll do that really quick. My top channel was Curtis Connor. That's fair. I can't even really hate on you for that. I think my top channel was Scott the Waz, so I literally cannot say shit. But I only watched him for like a month out of this year, but the problem is during that month, I watched every single video that he's ever put out. So, you know, it was kind of an outlier, kind of threw off the curve a little bit. What did everybody's Spotify Wrapped look like? That's topical, right? That's a topical $5 sale. My goat. I got you right up next. Oh, music video too. I love watching music videos. Yeah, how is everyone's Spotify Wrapped looking? If you don't want to share it because you're embarrassed of your listening habits, that's a totally respectable option and you don't have to disclose that information. But just know that our imaginations will think of things far worse than the truth. So you might as well just confess and come clean. So think on that while we listen to this Epitome of Failure track. I use Apple Music. Well, what was your recap looking like? Top artists were Jana Remover, Eden, Glaive, Wishline, Venturing. Well, you're consistent. Look at that. That is across the board. SoundCloud looks very much like last year. ... That's fair.
She covered in semen. I saw her whole lot and now she want me every night in secret. Speaking on behind your back because she couldn't feel it. I couldn't even stay on face, so I had to write the song. I don't even care, the shit I did was fucking wrong. Moral comes a bit fucked up, my shit is fucking gone. So ever since she left that night, I'm done, my demons walk. I'm done, my demons walk. Dark, my demons walk. It's clear my vision, I want your bitch in my heart. I've been on a mission, now that life is time I go.
Good to move my top 5 roll up. Good to move the top 5.
You can't keep what you promised her. Hell no, we're like a carpenter. We play with screens and monitors. I don't know why I follow her. Got that as a dance again. Melody is so different. I just popped the expo so that you could pique my interest. Yeah, I like to see how fast you run. Fast you run, fast you run. When you run away from me, you fucking gone. Gone and gotta switch, let's have some fun. I ain't fucking around enough. Fuck your ass like fuck. Hack that board in 3 times, go boy. Have my one side of bed like am I understood? I don't want sex from the bitch, I just want that big dog. I just got head from the bitch and you take it home.
Good start to the night. Something I like right out of the gate about this track is, you know, when you talk about songs a lot, you guys know me. I got it on a bit of a tangent. I love taking a soapbox and preaching. Do I preach too much? But something I like about that song is when you think of descriptors that we use to describe music, right? Obviously, music is an audible experience. We're listening to it, right? Physically, not very tangible. That being said, a lot of the descriptors I feel like we use to describe music are sort of tactile in nature, especially when you look at music that, well, I mean, all music, you know, any music can be described with, you know, tactile verbiage, but when you, I feel like harshness tends to be more evocative of those words. You know, you look at like metal, you look at trap, stuff like that. And the reason I bring it up is because this song has a lot of really cool sounds. It's really pleasing on the ears, and it feels like, you know, the sharp kind of metallic clicking of something that is physical. You know, the song almost kind of sounds like, you know, machinery in a way. The trap percussion and the production is super cool. It's icy, it's sharp, and like I said, it's metallic. So there's a certain texture to it that I think works really well, especially for your vocals, considering your vocals typically run in line with that sound anyways. Kind of a widened sort of processing that adds you know, a nice little sharp bite of synthesis on top of your vocal tone, which is awesome. I love it. Your flows on this are killer, even when the beat sort of retracts a little bit in energy, mostly in the removal of percussion in particular sections. your vocals and the energy behind them remains, and it's cool. Sort of free floating over those brief reprieves in terms of instrumental energy. This is fucking sick. I love the writing. It's a really cool performance from you, and overall, it's just it's a sonically satisfying listen. It's good on the ears. Submitted a different song off the album with Eden and Vales. Gotcha, guys. I'm new. What is the stream about? How about you guys, Toshi? What would you define this stream as? What do you think are the most prominent qualities of this stream? Promoting violence? That's fair. Listen, I'm not going to say that I've never promoted violence, because there's probably something that I'm probably, out of the, 130 streams that I've done, at some point I probably did encourage violence against somebody. I probably was like, hey, mods, fucking kill that guy. So, never say never. That being said, up next we got a cool music video from Zale. Warning, this video may contain flashing images and trigger seizures in those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Just a heads up for all of you photosensitive people out there. Let's do it. Hey, Spoder. My boy, thank you so much. I got you up next. Hey, cold mood.
Ow.
You know, I will say right out of the gate that there is something commendable from in beginning your song with this kind of like eerie, bassy electronic horror movie tension, and then immediately shifting into what is essentially like Looney Tunes future bass. Because I was vibing to that really dark groove of the beginning of the track, and then it just becomes so regal. One with these kind of like big string embellishes, and then also just a onslaught of sound effects. It sounds like, like, I don't know if you've seen much Looney Tunes, but like Bugs Bunny is like, somehow pranking Elmer Fudd because the man's just gullible as can be, and maybe he slips on something, or maybe he gets his toe hit with a comically large mallet, and it creates a sound effect, a funny one, that is. That's kind of what was going on in the entire background of this song, and it's excuse me, and it's fucking awesome. I love because the production and the instrumentation here is awesome. I do like how kind of like regal and almost elegant some of the components. Sorry, I was sick over the weekend. Some of the components feel, but then also I think this kind of cascading, just sort of rotating cast of sound effects adds a lot of like movement and kind of like forwards motion to your track, and it's awesome. And especially where those are so harsh, your vocals being this light, airy kind of delicate tone is a cool contrast to them. I love it. I think it sounds awesome. I think there's a lot of things going on creatively here that I feel like, did everyone get sick this weekend because I had a basketball? Dude, I had the flu. I was in bed. I had a fever. I was drinking bottle after bottle after bottle of Gatorade. Like, you just wouldn't believe. So I think this was just the weekend that everyone got sick. I'm still feeling that residual effect, but I'm on the upswing, I think. Mel was popping bottles. I was popping bottles of Gatorade, and then every couple hours I was popping 2 recommended ibuprofen. But no, I love this. I think it's super unique in its tone. And I feel like you do a good job making something that is chaotic, but still confined to style and aesthetic, if that makes sense. But it's pretty fucking killer. My immune system is fucked. Me too. See, I'm kind of just always sick where I have IBS, and then I get like real sick, and I'm reminded of how different it is because I don't know. I think I had the flu. I don't know what I had, but I'm assuming that's what it is. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a fucking duck. But yeah, it's been a rough weekend for all of us poor immune system people out there. But I'm glad we're all gonna make it through together. My problem is I'm just still congested as hell, and so I'm not I'm not fun to listen to talk. But fortunately, we're not here to listen to me talk for the most part, and we're here to listen to some music. So up next we have the Eye of God demo with some angry emojis. And this song is probably my best work. It's funny, I feel like you're on an upward trajectory as an artist, because every song you send me, you're like, this is my best work. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Continue to believe that. Continue to make music you think is your best work. I'm happy for you. I'm happy to recognize that most songs you send me that you've recently made, you're like, this is it. I fuck with it.
I just want to be clear, this is a demo, by the way. This is a demo. It's a demo.
It's a demo, guys.
I looked up and the sky was breathing. I seen colors that don't exist. I saw the gaze behind the stars. He told me to pray to the eye of God.
It's keeping you healthy. You just hear all that sick talk and say, not you. The multi-stage rubber capacity test. Yeah, that one. I'm familiar. Guys, I've recently heavily considered becoming a headphones over the hoodie streamer. Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you have any thoughts on headphones over the hoodie streamer? Or is that just reserved for like not? Couldn't hear me. We'll come back. Hey guys. Have you guys not heard me this entire time? You hear me? You hear me right now. Okay, that's really cool because my mic's not plugged in. This is... Might be using your built-in PC mic. I don't have one of those. Webcam mic? Hold on. Do I sound different? All right, so I just my audio quality was just terrible this whole time and nobody was going to tell me. You sound better now? Okay. All right. All right. I see how it is. There's the classic male sound. You guys pulled a fast one on me. You guys thought I wouldn't know. You guys thought I... Listen, when I looked down, saw my interface was unplugged, but have seen you all acknowledging things that I was saying, that was a really scary moment for me. I don't really know what the implications of that were, but... but there was something there to be nervous about, right? Anyways, PJ, Weavy, it's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Didn't have the compressed sound? Okay. Well, I was saying... Not the bit's dead. I was saying I was considering becoming a headphones over hoodie streamer, and if you guys were receptive to that change. But, Jesus Christ. It's something every time. It's going to take me an hour to recover from that. I'm rattled. Valhalla Supermassive is beautiful. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think sometimes I wonder if phasers were made just for you. This is killer. I like the sound direction you're taking it a lot. I know I know that when you come off of the release of an album, it's kind of hard to start, building momentum again. You kind of have this there's very large kind of expulsion of energy, a supernova, if you will. And kind of following up on that, I understand in my personal experience, you can kind of feel a little bit aimless in terms of where you want to go, because honestly, realistically, you can't really just like get right back into that same pacing. But that being said, I like the direction you're taking it. It feels very much you. It feels like a good follow up to what I've heard from you recently. And once again, I appreciate your attention to the detail. Using the sound map of the Helix Nebula, having something that is pretty indie rock for the most part, but still infusing, sounds that are evocative of space imagery and stuff like that. Exactly what I'd expect from you. It's cool, man. It's got a cool atmosphere. My song tonight is self-produced. I'm excited to hear Mel demolish my ego by calling it trash. When have I ever done that? Where do you guys get this idea of me? I've been having troubles creating new things because all it feels repetitive with all the space stuff, but I'm trying to experiment with different things daily. Yeah, and also, not everything you make has to be like good or a finished or complete idea. You can bust out just kind of vague concepts and ideas to get the gears turning, to get the ball rolling, and then eventually you can either toss them or form them into something that's a bit more of a conclusive idea. I don't know, but it sounds sick, man. Killing it. Yeah. I don't know where you get this. I don't know where you guys get this idea that I'm some just absolutely animalistic song reviewer that goes in and threatens the integrity of any artist that submits. But I like it. I like having that reputation without having to do any of the actual work for it. I've worked not even a little bit to get that credibility, but boy, do I want to have it. Also, Boy from Material, can you DM me a track? Thank you. The embedded link's not working because X, the Everything app, is a fucking garbage website. But up next, we've got Not a Hero with Chrysalis. Let's do it. Oh my God, it's only. We were listening to you earlier before the stream started. We were talking about, I'm making my 2025 list, and I was talking about how your song was the top of my 2024 list. Evil Mel might stream where you go full evil. I'll consider that. That would be fun. An idea to entertain. And maybe act upon. It's like I'm waiting for the end when you drive straight to my house and you lift me up. You already slaughtered all the bad submitters. That is true. A bit of a pruning, if you will. It was ever in the playbook, but I can't take the buzz. Half the shit I do, the moms on Facebook like control your son. But this is all I'm doing. Haven't been set in my head as of late, but now I'm trying to move in. Trying to move on. If you're standing in front of me, get in my way. Yeah. I got on way on the next track, don't know what I'ma say yet. Going to sleep so I can't tell if I'm even awake yet. Should be a picture for a fake life, somebody smeared out the pain. Yeah, I know you hate it, I keep treating you like you're my haven. Baby, I hate it too. I can't tell you I do what I do. Twisting my words like a fork in some fruits, like one bad word and I fuck up your mood. I hate the way that I'm codependent. If you left me right now, I'd be fucking breathless. And I'm stressing. Honestly, don't think I'm stressing enough. I tell you I love you, you think that it's bluff. What should I do if I'm doing too much? I'm the best of my worst, the worst of my best. Cupid shooting shots, but you got a vest. The day that I met you, I knew in my chest, my head, my heart, that baby, you blessed. I love you forever. Even when we die, we'll stick together. The key in terms of tonality is query and you think I see you as some type of accessory. How the fuck do I express what you meant to me? I mean mean to me, don't be mean to me. I think you could compliment the scenery. I ask God why the fuck you came to me. Is it to make me or to break me? Please don't hate me, cause I hate me. You can fall in my arms, do it safely. I could wait forever, I got good pace. You could change the weather on a bad day. Only thing I wanna buy side. Wanna blow up, sell tickets for free like shots at the line. You don't wanna play those games no more, that's fine, baby. I'ma be alright, yeah. It's like I'm waiting for the end when you drive straight to my house and you lift me up. Wonder how I made it to my house, but I'm this fucked up. None of this shit was ever in the playbook, but I can't take the buzz. Half the shit I do, the moms on Facebook like control your son. But this is all I'm doing. Haven't been set in my head as of late, but now I'm trying to move in. Trying to move on. If you're standing in front of me, get in my way. Yeah, I got on way on the next track, don't know what I'ma say yet. I've been going to sleep so high, can't tell if I'm even awake yet. Should be a picture for a fake life, somebody smeared out the painting. This is beautiful. Something about those like almost kind of like double time flows. I know that I'm not using that phrase truly correctly, but a sense of taking the tempo, this pretty solemn piano, and just sort of doubling down on the pacing of it. You know, it definitely creates a sense of urgency, as is noticeable with a lot of Not a Hero's tracks, because, oh my god. Because you kind of feel like he's outpacing the song, and you feel like he's trying to get ahead of it in a way. Not to say that he's off tempo, but the pacing gives that sense of urgency. It feels kind of frantic in a way. You guys work really nicely on this together. I like this contrast, and I honestly, what I enjoy is that you have you know, the feature verse kind of occupy the front half of the track, and so you kind of like get to have that sort of final conclusive moment as well. It's structured nicely, and as always, the imagery is killer, man. There's just so much involved in this. I feel like there's layers upon layers that you can kind of just continue to point out. You know, on first listen, there's a lot of really good, poignant, kind of profound lines that are, you know, they're very heartfelt. They're very emotional. They're kind of heartbreaking. But, you know, I can imagine that on subsequent listens with a song like this, you can kind of sort of unravel intention and meaning behind it, which is also something special, you know, kind of giving people something to continue to come back to on subsequent listens, not only just in terms of sonically enjoying the track, but being able to kind of personify it as well. It's killer, man. And then up next, we got Chateau. Self-produced from Shizu. Hope you're doing well, Mel. Dude, I've been better. But I'm kidding. Don't feel bad for me. I don't want your pity. I hope you're doing well as well. Anyways, let's see what this let's see what Shizu Kesa in terms of self-production is capable of. And let's see if their prediction is correct in a sense that I will call it trash and destroy any ego to be had prior to this review. Let's do it. Oh, also, by the way, thanks for being here tonight, guys. I've missed you all, and I'm sure that you all have missed me. I'm hoping. Speaking of ego,
Chateau northeast of the plaza. At home where the mic went. Life so cold, give a fuck about friendship. Don't eat up the drama, heated up bones, ghost to the falling. I don't even know where my mind been. Stone, don't know where the night's at. Can you tell me where the time went? Heart feel numb, but it still say go. I was in a car line sick in an all-white fit, no Pillsbury dough. All I dream of the vision, a corpse froze. You can still stay close to me, hopefully. You know I bleed out slow. Of course, I know some heathens was forced upon death. My course is my neck, course at her body and playing cassette. My baby, she chasing me next, but lately I got a blade in my neck. Just save me. You would still say no.
So I'd suggest making a deal. Oh, you're one of those guys. You don't care if somebody beats the crap out of you, but if someone lays a finger on a family member, you completely freak out. What a waste. You lose your temper like this, and you're gonna lose my information and your brother.
My brother's fine. He's just waiting for me to kick your ass. You've already told us you're not immortal, remember?
Chateau northeast of the plaza. At home where the mic went. Life so cold, give a fuck about friendship. Don't eat up the drama, heated up bones, ghost to the falling. I don't even know where my mind been. Stone, don't know where the night's at. Can you tell me where the time went?
You know, something that I think Shizukazu excels at, I often find myself kind of talking in circles about the phonetic capability to squeeze in phrases and ideas and rhymes that, you know, into pretty tight pockets that I would have never considered to do myself, and presenting them in a pretty accessible way. I feel like that's kind of the direction that I tend to go, but I will say that's Milkman Mel. Dude, I don't know why you're calling me that, but I'm not going to say that I dislike it. I'm not going to say that I'm opposed to that name. But that being said, it's something that Shizukazu captures maybe a little bit more in the abstract, not so looking at performance or writing style, maybe something more so in the general presentation and the vibes of the track is what I think Shizukesa very adequately does is kind of captures this nocturnal sense of reckless indecision that I think is so resonant with me and a lot of other people that enjoy this particular flavor of emo, because being able to, in tone and in writing and in delivery, be able to capture a sort of toxic aimlessness that most of the time drives along, day-to-day mundanity it's a very specific feeling, but it's kind of like when people describe nostalgia in a way in music. You don't necessarily know how to describe it, but you can hear it, or you know what it is when you hear it. And this idea of seeking external warmth because to be with yourself is to be kind of lost in a way. I don't know how many of you are familiar with St. Augustine's 4th Century Confessions, a series of 13 books published between the years, or written between the years of 397 and the year 400 AD. But St. Augustine says in one of his confessions, the Confessions of Sin and his conversion to Christianity, he says, "My soul was a burden bruised and bleeding. It was tired of the man who carried it, yet I found no place to set it down to rest. Neither the charm of the countryside nor the sweet scent of the garden could soothe it. It found no peace in song or laughter, none in the company at friends and table or in the pleasures of love, none even in the books or poetry." He then later goes on to say, "Where could my heart find refuge from itself? Where could I go yet leave myself behind?" And I'll say this now: he was ever correct about it in the 4th century, as he is about it now. Wherever you go, you bring yourself with you, and sometimes that free floating can also kind of contrastingly feel inescapable and tight. And I feel like Shizukesa does a great job of capturing that very specific feeling. I love the song, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Does that not deeply resounding or deeply resonant with anybody else? Damn, do they have streamer awards? Yeah, they had it this week. But that is something to think about. Something to think about, something philosophical for you to kind of chew on while we continue our night of listening to music and me talking about it and not letting anybody else share their opinions on it, at least in vocal form. Being that kind of final line, where can my heart find refuge from itself? Where can I go, yet leave myself behind? Just something to think about, because I've certainly been thinking about it recently. And kind of it's, maybe greater philosophical context, but meaning to me personally is more important because it's me and my personally thought feelings. We got 99 Nights up next. Life's a Joke. Carter and Joel's on production. That was beautiful, man. It's a great passage. St. Augustine knew what the fuck he was talking about, at least in that regard, I believe.
I can see the play my cards right. I put all my chips in. I try to be that guy for my family, Peter Griffin. I try to sympathize, but you don't ever listen. The smoke's in my teeth, leave them yellow like a Simpson. Music on my love, I don't see the symptoms. You just need a key to my heart for this kingdom.
Augustine was a goofy ass dude and dropped some bullshit sometimes. That is true. Good way to describe him.
I can see the play my cards right. I put all my chips in. I try to be that guy for my family, Peter Griffin. I try to sympathize, but you don't ever listen. The smoke's in my teeth, leave them yellow like the Simpsons. Music on my love, I don't see the symptoms. You just need a key to my heart for this kingdom. I could do you bad, you do me worse and play the victim. My life is a joke, I hear you laughing like a sitcom. Got a devil on my shoulder, you talk
I guess you're welcome. I don't know.
colder, it's the rain, I feel like colder. All I think about is bread like I'm a toaster. I'm in customs with no holster. Walk up, leave you on a t-shirt, or I'll put you on a poster. I need a little bad, take your best shot first, cause I shoot back. Always had to pull myself up on my bootstraps. Always had to pull myself up on my bootstraps. If the blind lead the blind, then I wouldn't follow me. For you this shit is funny, but for me it's a tragedy. This advanced warfare, baby, bring some strategy. I know whatever I do is gonna end in agony. I can see the play my cards right. I put all my chips in. I try to be that guy for my family, Peter Griffin. I try to sympathize, but you don't ever listen. The smoke's in my teeth, leave them yellow like the Simpsons. Music on my love, I don't see the symptoms. You just need a key to
Is your laptop
my heart.
Spawn, that chant at the end. I know it's not the focus, but the beat is tough.
Want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better.
Not
I'm an easy
exactly,
target.
but
yeah,
it's
you're
kind of
right.
half of it.
I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me, I'm not changing. I like me. My kids like me. My friends like me.
I'll say this. I think
I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
I think one of the primary accomplishments of this track, beyond, you know, the fact that it's good and fun to listen to and it's a good song, I think one of the primary accomplishments of this song is so earnestly and without ulterior motive presenting not only a Family Guy bar, but also a Peter Griffin vocal sample, but presenting them in such an earnest way that I'm in no way inclined to think that it's funny. You know, like when he says, when you go, I try to be that guy from My Family, Peter Griffin. Like I just believe that. Like I'm not led to believe that you're shoehorning in, you know, an easy layup on a Peter Griffin bar. It just, in the context, makes sense. It feels earnest. It feels genuine. And I think that is one of the greatest accomplishments of this track. Because not only do you have that line, but you also have, all I think about is bread like I'm a toaster. In any other context, that would just be like a funny punchline. Like a funny simile. That's what that is. But here, I think the emotion of this track is so driven forward by a genuine introspective clarity that I'm fully committed to it by the end. So when that Peter Griffin vocal line comes in, I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's real shit. That's the way to end this song. The hook's killer. It's so catchy. It actually upsets me how catchy your hooks are. It makes me really upset. I don't really know why. I don't know if it's jealousy or, you know, just like an abundance of love that I have for it. Love so bountiful that my brain doesn't know how to process it, and I kind of horseshoe back around to being hateful. But it's so absurdly catchy. This is a great song. One of my favorites that I've heard from you recently. One of my favorites that I've heard from you ever. I try to be that guy from My Family, Peter Griffin. That shit's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of my life. Toaster bar goated. That's true. I don't want to overlook the toaster bar because the toaster bar is awesome. You know, I feel like we're kind of burying the lead here. Maybe the Peter Griffin line's a bit of a red herring because 2 bars later he says, the smoke stains my teeth, leave them yellow like The Simpsons. My brain totally skipped over that line because I was so focused on Peter Griffin. So maybe we are burying the lead a little bit here, and that's maybe the real maybe the real magic of the song is I totally just like didn't think twice about a Simpsons line. Risk of Rain bar 2. Hold on. Let me go back. I love Risk of Rain. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let me read through. Oh yeah. Risk of Rain, I feel like Loader. Damn, this thing's just full of great fucking bars. Holy shit. Alright, up next, we've got Poltergeist Pedestrian, Ivy Earthworm. Let's get it. This is a really interesting and intriguing waveform. I'm not gonna lie. This waveform looks like a snake that has swallowed something it shouldn't have. You know, something inorganic, if you will. Anybody else picking up on that vibe, or is that just me? Come on, that's a snake that's very recently and very clearly just swallowed something. Rectangular in nature. Backwards Saddam Hussein. Hey guys, this waveform is giving Saddam Hussein hiding spot. excited for the waveform. I think we all are in some way. Please let me hop on an instrumental. 99 Nights and Ivy Earthworm would be an amazing collab. Have we talked about this? Like way a couple months back? Have we talked about this? I sure would love to see. Oh. Holy shit! Guys that eat food in their cars for a living are like, I give this burger 3.5 out of 5 big slaps, and they slap the shit out of their food 3.5 times inside of something like that. I think I need my own ranking system, so I can be like, guys, this song is 8 out of 10 top. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't have it. Everything's amazing. Everything's beautiful. I could maybe see why that would be wrong. I think that one's on the team. That little wiry note. Oh my god. You know, despite the blown out saturation and the general foggy, obscure tonality of this track, I don't really get the impression that it's like super chaotic. Does anybody else? Because I don't really get that. You could release a specific amount of hostages. This song gets 4 out of the 10 people out of my basement. But I don't know. I don't really get the impression that this is super chaotic or off the rails. It actually feels like a pretty controlled environment for the most part, which I think is really nice. First of all, that lead, that little main lead, that little riff that you've got put in there is beautiful. It's so good. There's just something about it breaking free from that murky undertone and escaping through and lifting up into the atmosphere of the track. There's something about it that is so satisfying to me. Like it just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the tone. I don't know if it's the melody, or I don't know if it's the melody within the context of what it's surrounded by. Probably that third option. But it really just tickles my brain in a really nice way. Was very happy to see what the waveform transformed into. Not that it's necessarily a transition that I'm not used to hearing from you. Thank you for doing the cover art for my upcoming project. Thank you for having me do the cover art for your upcoming project. I loved it. I'm super happy to be a part of that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like doing art for people. I like you know, having some small part in that. So thank you for adding me, having me do it. I need this on Spotify so I can listen. I need it anywhere so I can listen, honestly. But my point is, you do a great job balancing tone in this, and as always, the grip that you have and the control that you have over your atmospheres is just like on a different level. It really is a mastery of the particular style that you have been cultivating all this time. It's beautiful. Cover art for this is the cover for my album. That's exciting. Albums are exciting. I've released a few myself. It's a good feeling. Not in a while, though. I say not in a while like I didn't release one this year. But you know how it is. You know, listen, the biological clock of an underground artist ticks twice as fast. You ever heard that phrase? Everyone says it all the time. So I'm on my way out already. I turned 25 in 3 months, guys. I'm almost out of here. I'm almost donezo. So it's about time that I just start making video essays on shit. What do people make video essays? You know, when you watch a video essay and it's just like very obvious someone's just like summarizing a Wikipedia article. The Curious Case of Shizukesa. That'll be my next video essay. And then it'll be like that super saturated, big-eyed thumbnail. I'm 25, but it's low-key over, but it's fine. Listen, I got 3 months left until I'm 25. All right, I have 3 months. I'm in the prime of my life right now. But very shortly I will not, and that's something that I've got my own mortality put into frame here. And I've got quite a lot to think about in the upcoming months to that event. Anyways, up next we have Cult Moon Widescreen. Eric Godlow in the production. This sounds like a Godlow beat right out the gate. Awesome, Material Girl, how we doing? Look at that #1 listener. It is our dear friend Lizzie.
Like an animation, I've been stuck inside a frame. Open me up widescreen so you can hit my brain. Me, myself, and I, it's like the same, it ain't the same. Train of thought up off the rest of my screen. Coming in the basement, I do a lot of complaining. The feelings that can't sustain the soul meant to be taken away, to be vacant, persuaded to take me there, and I hope that I'm
You are the youngest person ever.
your hand on my shoulder.
Thank you. I got you up next.
Camera keeps on rolling, like the corners of my room getting closer. But this is not about no hallways, getting stuck inside my own emotions like the whole way. No hate, run around with no face. Memory wired when you're in a new place. Step still, step still, step still.
Step still. I might be blind though, to be fair, so something to consider. Any other chopped, cooked incel unks in the chat?
Can you capture my heart on a film?
It's a great question. Let's get a head count.
The wheel, take the helm. Steer me away from all my guilt. Burn down all that I've built. Stones and bricks come and fall like a castle. Trying to heal from wounds that I gave in this battle. Let you do your damage even though my heart is fragile. I know it's on my fault cause I watch it unravel. Like an animation, I've been stuck inside a frame. Open me up widescreen so you can hit my brain. Me, myself, and I, it's like the same, it ain't the same. Train of thought up off the rest of my screen. Coming in the basement, I do a lot of complaining. The feelings encapsulate the soul meant to be taken. A road left to be vacant. Persuade to take me there, and I hope that I'ma make it.
My money age 4. My money age 4 Epstein with 3 E's, or I guess 4 E's technically, but you know what I mean when I say that. Flow is flowing. Yeah, the flow in this is comforting. Is comfortingly. That's not a word. Comfortingly. It's not. That's not the word I'm looking for. My point is there's a familiarity to this flow that I find very comforting in the lo-fi that I listen to. I know that Cult Moon's capable this reminds me of that a lot of John Wayne song. I can't remember the name. John Wayne, like the old golden age Hollywood American actor who performed in classic westerns such as Stagecoach. That John Wayne, it's crazy. I had no idea. But I know that you're capable of doing a lot. I've heard a lot from you. Very recently I heard something that took a different direction. It's nice because I love Godlow's work, and I have for a really long time. And I feel like this sort of relaxed, kind of like, it's relaxed but still kind of bounced flow that you have on this feels right at home. You know what I mean? It's soft and it's somber, but there's still a body to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel absolutely sleepy or kind of like, like slurred in any way, but at the same time, there is a sort of inherent smoothness to everything. I think that mostly comes in the slight overlapping of ad-libs and bars, keeping everything kind of in this one sort of glued together, but still kind of blended, relay of ideas. And it sounds really, the rapper John Wayne, so he raps too. I thought he just acted in movies in Golden Age Hollywood in the 1950s. Is that John Wayne? I watched Stagecoach for a film class once, but hold a gun to my head and ask me to remember the year that movie came out. I think your guess is as good as mine. But I love it. I think it's got a really awesome flow to it. It feels so relaxed. It feels kind of lulling and meditative in a way almost, but does not sacrifice narrative or lyrical substance, which is also really nice. I feel like sometimes you get one or the other. In this case, you get both, and it's really awesome to hear. John Wayne Gacy? Oh, yeah, dude, I know John Wayne Gacy. That's the guy that did the cover art for Acid Baths When the Kite String Pops and nothing else. Naomi, did you submit a song? I saw you donated, and I would love to play your song, but unfortunately, I cannot find it. I'm, like, struggling really bad to find it. I'm really having a hard time. And it's freaking me the fuck out. I'm not feeling good about it. I'll tell you what, we'll get our next submission up while I figure that out. Our next submission being 10, featuring Young Cray from Hazy Beat. And then we're going to figure out where the link to that song is. You sent me your hard-earned money. I'm assuming it's hard-earned. Maybe it was easy-earned. People always say that. Oh, your hard-earned money. That's insane trivia, or I'm gullible. No, John Wayne Gacy, an artwork he did was used for the sludge metal album When the Kite String Pops by Louisiana metal band Acid Bath. Here, hold on. This cover art is sick. Thanks. I did it. Hold on. Okay, well, I accidentally put a slash, but there it is. Okay, wow, I'm looking over at my stream and that's just not at all how I wanted that to pop up. Okay, clearly this isn't going to work. Where's the Rate Your Music page? Okay, surely it'll be in the left. Mel, the real cover art goat. Now, yeah, hit me up for your any cover art needs. It's name your price. You can pay me literally any amount and I'll do it. I'm not kidding. But John Wayne Gacy. It's a great album, by the way, too. One of my favorite metal albums because I'm a cultured person. Hell, I was familiar with the art, but didn't know it was him. Yeah. Something to think about. Think twice before you like an art piece because a serial killer might have done it. Well, I'll do covers for free. Fuck, I'm beat. I vouch for Mel cover arts. Thank you. I'm proud of all the ones that I've done. Mel's a better artist, thank God, than John Wayne Gacy or than Ivy Earthworm because it'd be crazy if we were talking about Ivy.
But I'm trying, and even now I can tell you I'm still finding who I am as a person without dying. Found my way home, now I have all. Finally can't cope, I don't feel alone. Found my way home, now I have
feel alone. On my way home now, I have a finally can't cope, I don't feel alone. I feel some burden, no sleep, I tired. Tell me, am I worth it? I dream full of brightness. I just say that I'm my message, so part of my friends. I don't wanna pretend, I don't know what you want, I can't guess. What's your only gang? This time go ahead, shoot it, it won't wear this bullshit around me, stay until the very end, the very end.
Melody's just so pretty. It's true. I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna argue with that. You guys like my Dave and Buster city? Oh, there it is. All right. We got the zombie feature. That's fucking awesome. I love zombie. But first and foremost, we got to talk about this beautiful track. Dude, I love your production. I love how your production has evolved because, you know, a couple months ago hearing, and by the way, I loved your production at the time. It was cool. It was abrasive. It was maximalist, and it was a lot of fun to listen to. I feel like as time has progressed, you have found a way to take those more abrasive and maybe. Oh my god, do I get to listen to Only Friend song tonight? Holy fucking shit! Thank you so much for the $30, by the way, man. That's so fucking generous. Love you, brother. Always will. Let's get this pulled up real quick so I don't lose my train of thought. But essentially, Mel Mondays statistically make Mondays suck less. I agree with that statement. That feels like a correct assessment. But essentially, I feel like over time, as you have developed your sound as an artist, and especially as you've worked on A Dying Garden, which I know has really been a long work in progress for you with a lot of defined steps, I feel like you've kind of learned how to wield that power a little bit. And so, you know, these big synthy tracks that have this massive electric force of nature power pushing behind it, at the same time, I feel like you're wielding it with a level of tact and a level of you know, sort of like technical precision that I think makes it a lot more interesting to listen to. Things are balanced. Your vocals sound awesome. Everything is rattly and chaotic and fast paced, but at the same time, I never feel like you're losing control of it. I've been excited for this project for a while, man. I think you're doing a great job with it. And I feel like every clip of it that I hear just continues to be reassurance to me that it's going to be a killer project from you. Anyways. All right. Okay, we got Naomi. Then we got Only Friend. Then we got Go Yard Sad Boy. Let's do it. And Bobby. That's so fucking bright. I look like I'm getting Biden blasted right now. You guys familiar with the Biden blast? Like Joe Biden? You know, like the president and his capacity to blast people? That's what I feel like's happening to me right now. If you know, you know. Far away from this one. Are these the last tracks? No, these are just patronage. Man, I love this song. I love this song. This is a fucking masterclass in pop music. Especially when you look at the structure of this, because obviously, guys, listen. Obviously, the chorus is insanely catchy. The melodies and the production are awesome. That an absolutely incessant, abrasive pounding kick that never lets up. It's also good, but I think all of these things are accentuated and emphasized by the structure of the track. Obviously, the chorus it's poppy, it's hard hitting, it's beyond fucking catchy. There's a lot of really awesome dance elements that give the song a lot of forward motion and a lot of continuing building momentum, but also just the way it's set up. You know, you have that super fucking banger chorus. You have a really awesome verse with some super sweet synthesized, vocal processing. It's really bright, super saturated. It's a lot of fun. The zombie verse comes in with a really cool electronic breakdown that I think matches her energy and approach to songwriting so well. It's not super. It's kind of short. It's not crazy long, but it fits in a perfect pocket where Zombie comes in with the instrumental switch, and therefore that verse is emphasized by that change in tone. It's this own little area for that verse to live in. And then steamrolls back into the chorus. You had that really awesome like lead solo there towards the end that feels final. It feels conclusive. None of these things are done on accident or done just for the sake of how they sound in a vacuum. The structure of the song is very intentionally and meticulously laid out, and that's why I think it succeeds so much, especially as a pop song. It's awesome. It's beautiful. One of my favorite songs that I've heard on stream in a really long time. Please send this to me when it's out. Will it come out before the year ends? Because I was literally talking earlier about how I'm making my my songs of 2025 list, and I'd like to put this on it. I know it probably won't be out before the year ends, but let me know when it does drop so I can add it to my list. All right. And speaking of the top songs of the year, the defending champion of last year comes in for our next song, Body of Water demo. This is a single. It comes out first half of next year. Cool. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me when it drops. Let's hit it.
Oxygen
That was really good. That was really good. All right. I got a little emotional. I'm reeling it back in. Don't worry. I'm composing myself a little bit. That was awesome. Obviously, as we've all very quickly recognized, a super powerful performance. But first of all, I love the sorry, I'm really, oh my god. I okay. I liked the choice in time signature. I think it kind of you know obviously you guys know me. I love 3/4. I really like it a lot. I like when people execute kind of cool emotional ballads on it. But also there's kind of almost like there's a deep resonance to the track that almost feels pastoral in a way, not necessarily in a way that Only Friend is preaching any sort of pathos or philosophy, but more so, you know, speaks in tone with this commanding presence that feels, you know, like there's something to be heard, like something to be listened to, and you know, obviously these you know, cavernous, infinitely you know, deep screams echoing into the distance as he just absolutely fucking rips you know, over the instrumental. Obviously it sounds great. It's a powerful performance. It's kind of like this sort of like very aggrandizing moment for his vocal capacity. But at the same time, you know, the lyrics are kind of inversely modest in a way. There's, I think, kind of an overlying sense of humility to the writing that I feel like such a powerful and almost impressive and kind of, you know, sort of like flexing performance maybe wouldn't necessarily indicate on first glance. You know, listening to the lyrics and just on first listen, you know, obviously I'd have to listen a couple more times, but there's an introspective and humility element to it in the writing that I feel like is very much a confrontation to self and not mortality, but maybe something a little less so. But I love it. It's awesome. It's a good song. It's a good song. I'm super happy to hear it. I don't know if you guys know this. I know you know this because I say it literally every time. But Only Friend is my favorite person in the world and the most talented guy that I know, and I love hearing stuff from him. So I'm kind of left a little in awe by that, and I need time to recover. Anyways, no, please, I never meant to hurt you. You did the exact opposite. I feel energized. Someone else got the beat, so this is just for you. All right, so I don't know if you've heard of this thing called copyright strike through botting, but we're gonna get them taken down just for you. We're gonna. I mean, you gotta. I mean, maybe make it like a SoundCloud exclusive, like. Not unless I reproduce it myself, but I'm learning right now. Hey, I've also been producing a lot recently. It's something that I've never really taken the time. It's something that I've always wanted to be. You ever want to be good at something, but you don't put the time and effort necessary to be good at said thing? Well, that was me with producing for a long time. But now, I'm actually really trying to make beats that are, right now, at the very least, presentable and sound good. Not too much beyond that, but I think I've made surmountable progress. Yeah, make it like well, here's the thing. I would say make it as a SoundCloud only drop for the real ones. But if you are remaking the song through self-production, then maybe it's worth holding off and having it be a full, complete release presented in the way that you want that final vision to be. So, positives on both sides. But ultimately, I think it's just down, left down to intention. Anyways, oh shit, with Bobby.
Off top, hit a pussy thought in her network. Blessed word, made 100K before the next work. Heartburn, bitch, I smoking pack, don't make your heart burn. My turn, up to 40 on them, what a dark turn. Me and Bobby on the track, we make the scene say.
Also, thanks for the donation.
We don't wear wigs. Yeah, really bout it.
Crazy ass
Boy,
vibes.
I know shit. You don't fuck with great men.
You called it before it started.
You can check my gigs, so don't be shot when you gon' die here. Made a bag and spend it, then I dip, I'm just a pioneer. Bobber past the skizzy, I'm off the moon, I getting higher. You be hating on me, but la homie can't even buy a beer. 104 and 30, they should probably take my license. It ain't making dollars, and la homie, it don't make sense. Beat the pussy up, and then I dip with just the slyness. Treat the bitch like Slimer, leave a nut up on her eyelids. Rockstar shit, I'm making music, then I pass out. You talk a whole lot of shit, pull some cash up. 40 Glock, acting like a box, homie fanned out. Go on a kill cam, watch how it all pan out. Off top, hit a pussy thought in her network. Blessed word, made 100K before the next work. Heartburn, bitch, I smoking pack, don't make your heart burn. My turn, up to 40 on them, what a dark turn. Me and Bobby on the track, we make the scene say. Pop them out and bout it, boost, little homie, we don't wear rigs. Yeah, really bout it, tell that pussy boy I know shit. You don't fuck with great men, ask your girlfriend about my whole dick.
He don't know nothing about it, that I promise. Only thing he knows how to do is just talk shit. Yeah, lighting your shit up, bring the lights to the dark. Running your mouth, pussy boy, you won't get far. Ay, lying to you, saying that it was just a kiss. But little do you know, she was swallowing up my kids. You don't know that? You don't know me, you don't know who stands behind me. We the demons in the story that are always fucking lurking.
Like, I don't mean to be reductive of this song at all. I'm not even saying that this song sounds like that. But a lot of it, like 2017 to 2019, like meme rap, and sort of like adjacent post-ironic hip-hop. Like there is something very like clubby and excessive about it. An emphasized lack of melody. Something, I don't know. I don't really know what the proper name of it would be. But it's definitely like a quantified, like it's a measured sound. And I don't know what to call it, but I like it. And I think this is the kind of beat and the kind of environment that you definitely like shine on and you feel comfortable on. I think, I don't know, the way that I would describe your music is, you know, people seem to think excessive has kind of like a particularly negative connotation, but it's not. It's excessive. It's hedonistic. It's over the top. And I think that brash personality that acts as the driving force behind your writing and behind your performance is what makes music like this fun. And you know, Bobby did a great. I'm not familiar with Bobby's work, but you know, Bobby did a great job matching that initial tone and precedent that you said here. It's fun. It's bouncy. It's arrogant, and it's kind of grimy in a way. But I think that's the realm that you live in, and you make it fun, man. Seriously. Also, this cover art's fucking awesome. Death brings me back to 2018. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't exactly know what the proper labeling or like nomenclature for it would be, but at the very least, like it is to me a recognizable and measurable sound. Made it myself? Hell yeah. All right, up next we got Lizzie with Forbidden Fruit. Let's do it. And let's see who else I got. I got Diesel, I got Boyfriend Material, I got Twinning Loom, I got Material Girl, I got Eden, I've got Grizzy. Am I missing anybody? I got Daisy pulled up in my email. Well, we'll see if I'm missing anybody by the end of that list. All right, let's hit it. Did I go? Oh no, shit! Where is your submission? Hold on. My fault, OG. My fault, gang. I got you. Oh, there it is. My fault. Yeah, I got you.
Before everything fades to black, forbidden fruit.
us massive fans in the chat tonight. And by a lot of, I mean it's been mentioned twice, which feels like enough, right? Holy shit, Russell Westbrook got another triple-double. Good for him. I mean, the Kings are still losing, but good for him.
Prisms of violet light flecked off my skin tonight.
The message is free.
Tiny sparkles and specks in fading moonlight. I shouldn't be here to leave now, just wouldn't
Russ going off slightly. He really is, man. Like, listen, I like, listen, obviously the Kings have not been having a good run, and I was sad to see him leave the Nuggets. But that being said, as an individual player and what he's been able to do for that team as well, Russell Westbrook is, he's having a good season, man. I wish I could say the same for the Kings and like Zach LaVine and stuff like that, but I mean, multiple triple doubles is not a fluke. Hey, Sin, how you doing, man? There's something kind of there's something sort of like there's an ethereal nature to Lizzie's music that is not like. It's not necessarily that I want to compare it to folk music, because it's not. It's very poppy, but there's something. Russ is so explosive. For real, reminds me of D-Rose sometimes. I'm not gonna get mad at that statement, but it's almost like there's sort of like a fantastic element to it, like like fantasy-esque, where it kind of just feels otherworldly in a sense. And you kill it, and it's that super nice layering. It's the super like ethereal kind of elegant harmonies, but all of your vocals feel like very choral in a way. Like it feels like grand, and it's very easy to latch onto them. Essentially, they're very sweet, they're very elegant, and they're kind of ghostly in a way too. There's a haunting element to them as well. I love it. I like how much you latch onto your hooks and your choruses. I feel like your music is so chorus heavy because you just know how to write a good one, and you know how to make it very attractive and appealing, and it just sounds. My song only be the hook. But me, I don't even fucking write hooks for my songs because I'm a lazy fucking bum. So I love it. It's killer. It's Sarbringer said it gave him Evanescence vibes. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Like I said, very, very kind of ghostly and sort of. Bro's been in a coma since 2021. Russell Westbrook's doing a good job on the Kings. Just the Kings as a team are not doing a good job. Listen, I'll give credit where credit's due. All right. Haven't heard him bring up Russ in ages. Are we referring to Russell Westbrook, the NBA player, or Russ as in the hip-hop artist? Two really different conversations to be had there. Both, however, despite their accomplishments, inspiring work ethic. I miss OKC Russ. I do too, but I think we've moved on far enough past that to like, I don't know, like I guess I could only miss it for so long. It's like I said, it's not even that I love him on the Kings, because like I said, the Kings are not having a great season. But I guess the more empathetic and emotional side of sports, I'm happy to just see him performing well. I know that, the later into their career a really great player gets, the more people begin to question the integrity of their game. Just it's just what happens when players get older, or they reach however many seasons. But say what you know about the Kings, but him getting triple-double after triple-double and being a great support for that team, I don't know, he's still got it, is what I'm saying. He's still got it. Anyways, Dizo.
I always said you were having some.
I'm about to crash on you.
I'ma crash out, yeah, I'm about to crash. Hit the gas now, yeah, do that. Sure. I keep running away from my past.
Did I have you played already? No, but I do have you pulled up.
It's my last day. Roll me up, put me in the ashtray. You know that. I don't need your help. You need to change it. You should save yourself. Let's go race now. They say the Addy help. You ask could never tell. This ain't stupid, dead grade. You just like you would misbehave. You gon' pass out at the rate. You not gonna get what I say. You just smoke the loud. Keep it every day. Yeah, it's going down. You're not safe. Yeah, I'm in a different realm. Yeah, I'm in a different realm. Thinking about me in the cell. Like, yeah, crash out. Yeah, I'm about to crash. Hit the gas now. Yeah, do it. Yeah, sure. I keep running away from my past. I live every day like it's my last. It's my last day. Roll me up, put me in the ashtray. You know that. I don't need your help. You never change. The mental tale. You should save yourself. You should save yourself. It's too late to help. Yeah, I'm gonna crash out on this shit. I'm gonna crash out on it. I'm gonna crash out in that pit. I know the bank, I'll show you bit. I got a pack, don't know where it went. You don't bet, I can never let. Like tag, I'm heaven sent. In my bag, it's bare sick. All you say is can't repent. Get me high, I'm on fair shit. Giving you a flip. Yeah, rollie cost your rent. I'm gonna crash out, yeah, I'm about to crash. Hit the gas now, yeah, do it dash. Sure. I keep running away from my past. I live every day like it's my last. It's my last day. Roll me up, put me in the ashtray. You know that. I don't need your help. You never change. Stay in me.
I think sludgy is a good way to describe it. It's funny because you sound geeked as fuck the entire time you're recording this song, and I mean that in the most positive way. I don't know. I know I've talked time and time again about your vocals, but I just like what you do vocally, man. I like that you're willing to just kind of like throw your voice in weird directions with kind of reckless abandon with each one. You can get weird and low and grimy and kind of warbled with it, or you can kind of get like sharp and yelpy with it. As long as it fits the vibe, it's like okay. But it sounds like they're nodding off the mic, but it's cool. Yeah, no, exactly. It's such an intoxicated performance, but it works because of the excessive tone and the wiry chaos of the energy of the track. Like it totally works. Like I want you to sound like, I don't know, I want you to sound like you're fucked up on the beat, and it works. It really does. It's fun. It's exciting. And as Murmur points out, it is kind of it's sludgy. It's grimy, and it feels like you're wading through it waist high. You know what I mean? It's awesome. All right. So I have got Daisy, Boyfriend Material, Twinning Loom, Material Girl. I got Pincrad. I got King. I've got Eden, and I've got Grizzy. I think that should be everyone that we've got left. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, let's do it. I'm rocking with it. Anyone know how the game's going tonight? Like the football game? It's the Chargers and the Eagles, right? It's very wet. Beat is glued to me. Hell yeah.
I won. I just won. I won. I just win and keep on winning. Yeah, I feel smart, and this feels fucking fresh. I bang my hands on the piano, and it's perfect, man. You like it too. Yeah, get into it. You can buy the single and then clean one on the internet. And it goes like,
I won the lottery. I just won the giveaway. I won an all-inclusive Bali weekend getaway.
something on the news. They came over to my house, told me I'd receive a check for $1,000 every week from here on out. I want some tickets to the show. sounds something like this.
It was earlier. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Oh, okay, good. We're good. You know, I think that over time people have become hesitant to label things as quirky because there's kind of like a particular connotation to it that might seem reductive of the artist's endeavors in making something fun and something kind of like eccentric, but in the kindest way possible. This shit is so fucking quirky. I love it. I feel like I get pulled in all these little different directions with these fun little like quips and quotes that kind of like sort of sporadically jump in during the track. The production's crazy. I love it. Who said it was gloopy? Diesel? Yeah, it is. It's there's something kind of like, kind of going back to tactile descriptions of music. There's something very like sticky and kind of, I don't know, textural about it that is just so nice to hear. I love it. I think your vocals are a lot of fun too. I think they add a lot to the personality of the track, and kind of I just can't help but smile listening to it. Just a lot of fun. I love the gloopy description. All right, sticky slime toy type beat. Amen. I'm on YouTube.com, getting in the search bar, typing in free for profit sticky slime toy type beat, and I hit enter, and I download the first result on YouTube to mp3.com, and then I get a virus on my computer, and my cracked version of FL starts slowing down, slowly. That ever happened to you? That ever be a thing that you've experienced? All right. I got a Daisy track up next. If I put this on screen, I don't think there's any, like, I guess I'm going to find out because I don't think there's any information. It's my email. I don't think there's any information on here that's like, I don't know, like my name or anything like that, no, I think we're good. I think we're okay. But if I happen to have some sort of fatal overlook of any vital information, please only use it for funny reasons. Please only like if you're gonna dox me, make it funny. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna like ruin the privacy and security that I've had in life in internet spaces up until now, at least make it funny. Make it something that I can look back at and laugh about. So, with that being said, we got Daisy, Inside My Room, produced Pipe Bomb, .wave. I gotta move my FL from my HDD to my SSD, but I'm not trying to fuck up all my plugins in my FL Ultimate. You should be able to do a clean transfer. It might be a little frustrating, but I don't think you should fuck it up too bad. I mean, a lot of it is just redirecting where the application searches for plugins and VSTs. Like the directory in the folder. Swain, my goat, what's up, brother? Nice to see you. Little short and sweet, only like a minute 7 seconds. Yeah, I like it. Super lo-fi, kind of grungy in a way, not grungy in the genre, but grungy in a more colloquial sense. But I like it a lot. I like the hush vocals. I like that super twangy kind of dissonant guitar tone that bleeds in and out. Very short. Hey, listen, short's not bad. I know that everyone makes fun of me for my love of long songs, but that doesn't mean I dislike or I have an inherent natural distaste for short songs. I think it can work sometimes, and I think it's a lot of fun. I think you establish a nice little vibe. I think you let it ride, and it's fun. It's in and out, dude. Seriously, I like your vocals. It feels hushed and kind of solemn in a way, and I think the shortness of the track only elevates the kind of isolated and somber tone of what you're doing here. It makes it a little bit more lo-fi just because of how short-lived it is. But it's a cool sound. I like it a lot. Nice little mix. Swain Goat. Swain is the GOAT. Dude, we have the Swain Goat conversation tonight on live. Hey guys, how would Swain pair up okay, let's say Swain is on the Toronto Raptors, because, you know, Canada. Swain's on the Toronto Raptors. Is he starting 5? Is he a bench warmer? Tonight we find out when we compare the streaming statistics of his music on Spotify this year to the player statistics of Brandon Ingram. So whoever comes out on top is the next starter for the Toronto Raptors. And if not, we just fucking kill you. So, you know how that goes. My problem is I start bits before fully actualizing them in my head and say that, you know, I have like a 50% hit rate. I heard Toronto Raptors. Yeah, man, I'm just talking. Just don't worry about it. Honestly, it doesn't even fucking involve you, really. Sorry, I'm gaming and I missed a lot of that. Okay. The prime target of the joke wasn't here to hear it. So it's okay, guys. We're going to restart. We're going to act like that never happened. We're going to throw that bit in the vault, never to address it again, and let's restart. All right, guys? Hey, guys. Melmige here. That was just a great song that we listened to. Oh, Swain's in the chat. Swain's in the chat. So, guys, think about it this way. What if we took Swain and we put him on the Toronto Raptors and we just see what happens? It's kind of an abridged... sort of shortened, informal variation of the joke. You know they say lightning doesn't strike twice in one place, and I can't really replicate such magic as the first one. I drop 40 in a game. You drop 40 a game, negative 39, two very different numbers. I don't know which one to believe. 40 what in a game? 40 missed shots, 40 turnovers, 40 minutes on the bench. Ah, God! I'm so good! Oh, this is spooky. Roses and gnomes and goblins creep through the night in Dracula's castle. That's all I have. Killing you! Oh no! You have such a honestly, actually, we're gonna bring it back in time, to Applied Demonology. I think 2 maybe. You have such a good way of making the non-demo version of this is orchestral and shit. That sounds interesting, and I think I would like to hear it. But I think boiling it down to not a simplified instrumental, but just like this version of it is the right move, because it feels like it's disconcerting and there's tension, and it's like an uncomfortable, like weird kind of like whistly ghostly listen. But at the same time, there's something almost kind of like endearing about it. It kind of feels like I don't know. It feels like it's a set piece to a greater idea, being that it stands perfectly fine on its own as a song, but it feels like it is to accompany some sort of greater narrative. You know what I mean? Like a movie, like a Disney movie. You know what I mean? And you walk into a creepy lair, and there's little guys. There's little guys that are all collectively singing this song to whoever the movie is about. It's like, it's kind of like animalistic in a way. Like it feel Lord drop type song. Yeah, like you're introducing this idea, but I don't know. It feels like the song is being sang by a bunch of little guys, and I don't know why that's what I want my review of it to be. But it does. It's awesome. It's creepy, and that bounce of the instrumental, it's awesome. It's almost like a circus tune in a way. Like it's a fucking freaky circus tune. And so I think the rhythm of it is really appealing. And your vocals definitely seal the deal as well. They feel kind of like human adjacent, kind of uncanny in a way, I guess is maybe a shorter version of that description. It's like uncanny, which once again is something that I think you do particularly well in your music when you want it to be. But it is funny. I was playing your cover of The Cure earlier before stream started, which is totally just like a different like side of what you're capable of. It's totally the same like ethos and creative philosophy, just like flipped on its head in terms of tonality. So it's funny to hear this and then listen to that cover earlier and know that it's a very similar process, obviously made by the same person, but kind of taken right at the very end. It splits off in the two different directions. I love that cover. I love that cover so much that I want to put it on my end of the year list, despite it being a cover. I think I probably will just put it on my end of the year list, despite it being a cover, because I think it's that fucking good. But this is fun. It's wacky and freaky, and it's great. My resounding review of this song is it sounds like it was sang by a bunch of little guys. Up next, we got Material Girl. You're in the front row. Let's do it. Oh, you in the front row. I think I said your. Pleasantly creeped out in a nostalgic way. Also a good movie. It's like a folk punk angst, a la Ramshackle Glory or AJJ, but on a twinkly, fun little synth beat. Helps that the vocals are pretty pushed down too. What are those little piano rolls? break garage beat logic is the worst. Yeah, honestly, it's cool because obviously my I know it's hilarious me saying I don't want to interrupt 2 hours into this, but you call it rude, I call it passion. I get excited. I love these little pianos. I don't know. It's funny because some of these little like piano roll like key melodies almost remind me of a lot of almost like future. Oh, this is Material Girl. I've scrolled down and it still doesn't fucking show you. It's Material Girl. It almost reminds me of some of like the future bass and stuff that I was listening to in high school. Not necessarily in all ways, but just with those piano melodies and stuff where they're like so shiny and like sickeningly sweet sounding, and how rapidly they kind of climb up and down scales. Like it just remind me of a lot of like future bass sensibilities, but also the vocals. I know that my initial assessment of it was like, this is like this genre mixed with this genre. But that being said, it doesn't really feel like there's any sort of like grand juxtaposition at the forefront of the song. Like it honestly, it blends really nicely. I like these kind of pushback, raw and organic vocals that kind of break free from underneath the synthy pacing of this track. It's really cool. I like the approach to it a lot. I love the writing on it a lot. The image was really nice. I love that little repeated hook that we get coming back at the end as well. It's a really cool approach to the sound, and I'm really enthralled by it. And is this out? Yeah. I don't know. If this is part of a greater project, that's awesome. If this is the only song out from this project, that's awesome. And if you have a link to it anywhere that's not YouTube, I will be tracking it down because I think it's really cool. And I think what you've done here is a really cool presentation of sounds. I'm a big fan. All right, guys. We are at 2 hours and 7 minutes. It is now the time. Hold on. Did I close submissions? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more songs, and I'm gonna call quits. So let's get to it. Donated submissions are still open because I love money, but I'm kidding. But we'll close them up for the night. Let's hit it.
You don't wanna watch, I'll just lay and bleed.
Kona, how you doing, man? I will for sure link the project. Yeah, please do.
Hate it when you talk, don't say wait for me. You don't say wait for me, wait for me. You screaming my name and wait for me. You screaming to fall and wait for me, wait for me, wait.
Maybe on SoundCloud. Cool.
Why do you care about my dad? I don't. Good. Then I don't know why we're talking about it. Us. I'm talking about us.
It's storm. Oh my god. It's snowing here, but that kind of house. 2 days because of the how fast are the winds, man? Or was it just like one real bad gust?
You're a bitch, but I love you somehow. You say you love me, but do you realize I
80 to 100 mile per hour. I was gonna guess 70s. That's crazy. It's even higher than I thought it would be.
You told me wait, for how long will you string me on? You told me wait, I said no, don't leave me alone. You don't say wait for me, wait for me. You screaming my name and wait for me. You screaming to fall and wait for me, wait for me, wait.
jittery.
You said you love me, but do you realize for you at the drop of a hat now? You're a bitch, but I love you somehow. You said you love me, but do you realize
Nice, man. Nice little kind of a heartbreak song from you. But I really like the energy on it. I know that you still kind of have a bit of the processing, and a bit more of the shine on your vocals to kind of clean them up a bit. But honestly, I like you over acoustic guitar, man. It sounds really nice. I think it's a heartfelt performance. I like the writing a lot on it, and I think that you've got some really catchy moments as well. You know what I mean? It's somber and it's kind of a little dejected, but I still think that there's an energy to it that keeps things moving forward and definitely keeps the ear attached, keeps the person listening. It's cool, man. I know I say all the time, and I literally repeat it every single time, that I've heard a lot of stuff from you, but it's nice to know that you're very comfortably kind of hitting whatever sound you feel like doing, which is nice. It's a really cool tool to have in your tool belt. And it's a nice skill to have, whatever, sort of genre expression you're feeling, you're able to tackle and it, not feel contrived or whatever. Anyway, super cool, man. It sounds really nice. All right, King, sorry. Let's do it. Trying to steal
Yeah, I'm so lost. Yeah, I'm so off it. Girl, you see me going off and I know it's nothing, I know nothing, they so lost. Got Bugatti, don't worry about it, got Maserati, go 200, 200, say nothing, face, hit the dust and I told off. Looking at me like I so son, I just look at you like so what, babe, roll up, babe, I don't want it, babe, so tired of it. Tell me now, you, tell me baby what I do. Dreams all about you, babe. Every time I just lose you, babe. You know I'm falling, babe. You know I'm falling away. These beats got me going insane. I don't know if I'm insane. You say, stay by me, babe. You say, yeah, time to pay. Pray the Lord you take me, babe. Pray the Lord you save me someday. Oh, I throw your love away. I know I just played all them games. Girl, I'm really falling. Big, I'm really falling away. I'm really sorry. Hey, I know I really got it. Girl, I know how many bodies. Babe, I just keep on watching.
Despite the songs being pretty, kind of like lo-fi and like, there's kind of something clubby about the song. I'm crazy for thinking that.
So misconstrued, baby, don't know me. You keep on moving. And I'm sorry for all them days. And I'm sorry for all them days. And I can't believe what you said to me, baby. What you said, baby. And I'm sorry for all them days. All them days. All them days. I've been fading. I've been saying you can't change me. Can't say anything. I'm sorry all the days, all the days, all the days. I'm sorry all the days, all the days. Say it, and it's hard to say some things I just can't make, just can't, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby.
Such good energy on this one. Yeah, no, there really is. Seriously. Want videos of autoplay? No! I don't want them to. Stronger Than You, Abraham Lincoln response? What the fuck? Send you another track to use instead. It's a demo track. Alright, sure. I can pull that up real quick. Maybe. Jesus. Oh, here we go. We'll get that bad boy in there instead of Beyond Repair. But no, dude, this is killer. Like I said, the drums, there's a certain movement and kind of like snappy tone to them that kind of maybe feels like they belong in a much more energetic and more upbeat track than this one. But I like the combination of them with your vocals, especially that piano melody is so pushed down and like borderline obscured and like non-existent. It very much feels like you're kind of like vocals crawling over those drums, and it's a really cool dynamic to have there, not only texturally but just in terms of your performance and the dynamic and how it comes off in the context of those sounds. It's really cool, man. As always, like you do your thing and you do it so well, and I like hearing you do it. I like every week hearing a kind of a new presentation of this particular blend music that you do. It's lo-fi, it's fun, it's killer. All right, 2 more songs. Bad Signal. Let's do it.
I sent the bad signal out of the fire. I wanna buy you here just I'm not usually like this. Little miss, I know you like this. That's why I feel for her out the dust. We not friends, painted, but she came from out the stars. The way she think of like this, but the way she kill her heart. Oh, I think I need this pain. I heard it's just a start. Here comes, I need you, I breathe you, I think I'm full of fire. Against the lane, I have see through, I might just pull a fight. Don't be a sad bitch, I have zip, it never worked. You cannot be infit, never worked. I sent the vaccine out of the fire. I wanna buy you here just I'm not usually like this. Little miss, I know you like this. Bitch, I sent a signal, she got everything by signal. This the code is when I wait, I can't spend it with you. Limits for remember me. Her voice my favorite melody. I sent the bad signal out of the fire. I wanna buy you here just I'm not usually like this. Little miss, I know you like this. That's why I feel for her out the dust. We not friends, painted, but she came from out the stars. The way she think of like this, but the way she kill my heart. Oh, I think I need this pain, I heard it's just a start. Here comes, I need you, I breathe you, I think I'm full of fire. Against the lane, I have see through, I might just pull a fight. Don't be a sad bitch, I have zip, it never worked. It cannot be infit, never worked. Sent the vaccine out of the fire. I wanna buy you here just I'm not usually like this. Little miss, I know you like this.
I like how crazy this lead is. Alright. No, I like how piercing this lead is. It's really cool. It feels very like kind of similar to what we talked about in a similar vein with King in the last song, where it feels very bright, kind of like there's a lot of movement, like kind of clubby, very dancey in a way, but at the same time your vocals contrast that a little bit with how kind of like low down and kind of warbled they sound. It's a cool tone, man. I like it. I like that the song maintains that kind of throughout, and it just kind of feels like one long sort of stream of consciousness, you kind of rolling these lyrics over this beat. Super fucking cool. Love the sound of it. Let's get it. I'm so tired, but we got one more song, so I'm gonna get through it. We got it. One last song to end the night.
BeatStars.com.
Okay. That's okay. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if it's intentional anymore. Sometimes I'll hear it and I'll be like, yeah, that was on purpose.
your bitch and I'll see you back in
Killer, man. Listen, it's okay if you haven't pushed the beat yet, because I still know what the sound. I know, gosh, I still know what the song sounds like, and it's fun. I like the layering on it a lot. I like mixing the super low vocals and the super high kind of angsty vocals together to get some really cool harmonies in there and some cool layering. It's fun. I think the beat hits hard, and I think your vocals sound really nice on it. I think you maintain a good energy across it without like totally escaping from that controlled vocal. It's pretty good, man. I like it a lot. One of my favorites that I've heard from you. And guys, that'll be it. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry I was gone for so long. I'm not going to have some big, long outro because I don't really have anything to share right now. But I did do a performance at my college radio station, so that'll be out soon. I don't know when, but I literally have nothing to share. So, thank you all for being here. I'll be here next week, hopefully. I apologize for the brief hiatus, but we're back, baby. Have a good night.